How's it going, everybody? Welcome to We Do Tech. Now for today's review, we are going to take a look at the new Blackwidow from Razer. The new Blackwidow pretty much still looks like the previous Blackwidow, but it does have a few subtle changes here and there with some new upgrades. So we're going to take a look at that and see how it performs. Looking for a logo either for your business or social media accounts, but don't necessarily have the graphic design experience? Well, a free logo design is here to help you out to create a new logo in a mere seconds. Simply select a template from a variety of options, edit your logo until you're completely satisfied, and download a 200 pixel PNG logo for free. Or you can choose the high resolution package at only $39, which includes the high-res files in a PNG, a JPG, and SVG. More than 2 million logos have been downloaded so far, so go check out freelogodesign.org today to get your new logo. So starting off with the pricing, the Razer Blackwidow is retailing for around 1,900 Rand on Rebeltech here in South Africa, or around $120 on Amazon. The Blackwidow comes in this slim, sleek, matte black design with plenty of RGB lighting underneath each key, and then also under the Razer logo at the bottom middle of the keyboard. Even though the Blackwidow is mostly made out of plastic, it is still very sturdy with a minimum flex. Now, unfortunately, you don't get any dedicated media or macro keys on the keyboard. Razer do like to keep their designs more clean, but you do still get them and a few other handy shortcuts through the FN functions. Then moving on to the switches, the Blackwidow only comes out with Razer's green switches. You do have the orange and the purple switches, but the Blackwidow only comes out with the greens. So if you do like the smooth feeling on those keycaps, then you will especially like these. These switches have dual-sided walls for better stability. It increases your protection against dust and liquids. And then also it has a keystroke lifespan of over 80 million clicks, which is pretty damn long. Now they have a nice tactile and clicky feel to them with a needed actuation force of 50 grams, a total travel distance of 4 millimeters, an actuation point of 1.9 millimeters, and then an actuation reset at 0.4 millimeters. And even for typing, they do feel really good, being quick and responsive, and you do know when you actually press down on a key. But now let's just quickly get into a sound test and hear how these Razer green switches sound. One feature Razer has is their Hyper Shift, which allows you to set a completely new set of key commands, which you can access by pressing the Hyper Shift assigned key to in effect get twice as many inputs, which is really handy if you do want a bunch of custom macros. Now then, getting into lighting, you do have a bunch of different effects and colors that you can apply for the keyboard, and then also you can link it to some of your games like Apex Legends and then also Fortnite to actually get a cool effect on the keyboard of what is actually happening in a game, which is really cool. Not only that, if you do have more Razer Chroma products or even Philips Hue products, you are able to sync all of them together to get a really cool in-sync lighting effects. However, unfortunately, we don't have Philips Hues to really test that out. Now, I did find that the Cinema 3 program was a bit difficult if you're not used to using the program, so you might need to try it out for a while to get used to the program. So just keep that in mind. Now this is going to depend on whether you want it or not, but I personally do prefer dedicated media keys. It's just a lot easier and quicker to access without pressing the FN key. And then also if you could change the effects of the lighting or at least the color on the keyboard itself on the fly without needing to go into the settings or anything like that, that would have been also really nice. But overall, the Blackwidow is an awesome keyboard with great switches and a great feel. The build quality is pretty good. and gaming on it was a lovely experience, and no one complained about the clicky noise of the green switches over my mic when I was gaming with some friends. Then just quickly taking a look underneath the Blackwidow, you do get plenty of anti-slip pads, delivers a good grip, 2 flip out keyboard feet with grips as well, but they do have 2 levels of height adjustment for better elevation. Then for the cable, you get a pretty standard single USB braided cable with a length of 1.8 meters or 5.9 feet. Now, compared to some of the other keyboards on the market, the Blackwidow is a bit more expensive if you look at all of the features it delivers. There are some other keyboards that has even more features that's cheaper, so you do unfortunately pay for the Razer name, but we already kind of know that. So if you are looking for a good gaming mechanical keyboard with great switches and that will also last you a long time, then the Blackwidow from Razer is definitely a good option to go for. So that's pretty much it for my review. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe, and comment like always, and then we'll check all of you guys next time. Cheers, guys.